Hello, hello everybody. Sorry for the delay, just had to run to the bathroom. And I figured I'd give everybody a couple minutes to join in. That way we don't have anybody that misses the start of the stream. Not that that really matters. Let's see. Oh. There it is. I don't know why that didn't immediately pop up. Alright. We are going to be doing some gaming today with the various multi-turreted tanks in War Thunder. Let me make sure. I don't know if audio is capturing from War Thunder. Let's see. Properties. Ah. Okay, it might be. We'll see. We'll see. If you don't hear anything from the game, we'll fix that. Well, I guess I'm already on this lineup, so we might as well start with the SMK. Why not? Not gonna have any music this time, I don't think. I just don't have any streaming music. So you're just gonna have to put up with my voice, I guess. Also makes it easier when I edit so that I don't have to worry about putting music over top of other music. Alright. How is everybody's Friday? Mine has been fairly uneventful. I've just been digging through photos to try to find a decent one to send to a place up in Canada. I'm gonna be in a couple, actually a week from today, pretty much. Hey, I prefer too hot to too cold. I'm not a huge fan of the cold. I've not played this thing in a hot minute. I think I played it a little bit last stream, but actually I don't even think I got to play this thing. I think I just got insta-killed. I don't even remember. That's the worst when your internet is failing you. Drives me nuts. Crazy to go to that. Like, internet wasn't really a thing that long ago, and now big struggle is having slow internet. Oh, I did want to turn here. Go, go, go. 30°C, what's that, like 90 degrees Fahrenheit? That's not too bad. Actually, I don't even think 30 is that hot. I think it's like 85, 80, something like that. That's like comfortable temperature. Europeans just don't understand heat. Oh, that's a KV-2. Come on. Oh, come on. What is bro doing? Oh, there he is. No, 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 no. Keep driving. Oh, reload the gun. He doesn't even know. He knows. How did that not pen? Is that not... Am I being an idiot and that doesn't have enough pen to pen him there? It should have. Maybe he was just angled enough. Well, that's annoying. Custom battles? I don't know. I don't think we have enough people to do custom battles. Yeah, 4. That might be a little too few there. I used to do custom battles in my old streams, but I kind of got annoyed with them because you either spend 30 minutes wrangling people to actually do what they're supposed to do. That's basically the I don't know what I was gonna go with for the second. Yeah, you just spend so long wrangling people into it. It's like, hey, everybody, ready up. 15 minutes later, everyone still hasn't readied up. Guys, only pick these certain vehicles. Oh, but can I take this one instead? No, we said these specific vehicles. But I don't have that vehicle. Okay, then why are you here? Like, I want to include as many people as possible, but it does get a little bit annoying. Oh, I know. You Brits can't handle, like, slightly warm temperatures. You just start dropping like flies. I saw a video, it was, I think it was from, like, the Daily Sun or something, and they were like, it's so hot right now, it's like, your ice cream will melt by standing outside, and they're holding one of those, like, popsicles, and the video is 20 minutes long, like, sped up, and the popsicle doesn't even start to melt until, like, the 20-minute mark. I'm like, like a popsicle would melt faster in my house than that. With the AC going. Oh, come on. Taking them apart one crew member at a time. Oh. Oh. Wow, that was unfortunate for him. Where did that other guy go? It's over there somewhere. Yeah, we can do some T-28. I actually don't even know if I have the T-28 spaded. I think I do, but they may have added things to them since I played them last. I know there's the guy behind there, but I can't see him. Ah, nice, somebody got him. This is actually a pretty good spot right here for this thing. Unfortunately, there's just no one to shoot at. Well, I made an announcement that I was streaming. Gotta turn on that bell notification. I kind of did this last minute because I'm going to be busy tomorrow and I'm going to be streaming on the main channel on Sunday for the charity stream. Let's see, anything down this road? No, of course not. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Oh, I'm dead. Please don't shoot the driver. Oh, no. See if we can get out of his gun arc. Yeah, I should have known that that was going to happen. Cool. Misplay on my part. I should have just sat there and shot at him. I could have taken the hits. I just figured if I drove far enough over, he wouldn't be able to aim at me, but I guess he either fixed his transmission or I wasn't fast enough, or didn't go far enough. And then, of course, the fuel drum just eats the entire shell instead of letting it through. It's very annoying that Gaijin makes that stuff so inconsistent. Like, you can shoot through so many different things, including some rail cars, but not all of them. Just some of them, so you have to guess which ones you can. Oh. Yeah, can you not do that, game? Thank you. Let's see, where... Oh, there he is. We must now revenge bomb. It is our calling. Ah! He J'd out. Either he J'd out or got bombed by the other guy. Pretty sure he J'd out. Avoided one bomb to die to the other plane. Ooh. Not like this, please. Turn. Should turn the engine back on earlier than that. I don't think I'd even know what that song is. Maybe I've heard it before, I don't know. Yeah, some fences you can shoot HE through, some you can't. Some bushes will eat HE shells, others won't. It's just so inconsistent. It's very annoying. I kind of would prefer if they just made it so that most things could, like all things, aside from, like, walls, could be shot through. Well, that's suboptimal. Darn. I was trying to get the bombs off, but plane burnt down. Yeah, from time to time. I listen to a lot of different stuff. Okay, let's do T-28. If I don't even know if I have a lineup. Oh, I guess this one. This one might work, although I think, yeah, T-28 2.3. Okay, I can use this one. T-28E. Oh, geez, this must have been the lineup I used for my Zis 30 video. That's shows how recently I played this. Yeah, we'll just use the T-28E. I don't really feel like putting in a whole bunch of other stuff, although I will change out you, because I don't want to be up-tiering myself. There we go. Okay, game audio does seem to be functional. Excellent, excellent. Almost like I'm a professional. Preferably my child would never touch War Thunder. It's like letting your child on the internet at too young of an age just corrupts them. They're forbidden from ever playing. They will play... In this household, we play nothing but Ruse. I was actually considering doing Ruse instead of this, but just decided to do this. I think Baron is busy, so would not be as entertaining. I really need to get somebody else in here as well, but we shall see. I'll ping after this and see if anybody wants to join. I guess I'll go see. Whoop. Don't give me all of that. Bad. Yeah, I definitely haven't played this thing in a while because it had my ammo reset. In typical fashion, we will not bring any HE. Although actually with this thing, you don't really even need HE, I feel like. Because you've got those extra machine guns, so any trucks and stuff like that you can just pepper with all the machine guns. Does the rear MG work on this thing? No, it does not. There used to be a lot of different vehicles that the rear MGs would work for. The KV-2 used to have the rear MG that would work, and then Gaijin just, like, took them away for some reason. Not sure why they did that. They're still modeled in there, but they don't work. That was very annoying because I've actually gotten a kill with that rear MG on the KV-2 before. I had a AA truck of some sort behind me and I was able to shoot it. It was very, very situational, but it was useful. Not much. What is up with you? Alright. They will be here soon, I'm sure. And then I'm just gonna get one shot because this thing is a piece of garbage. I kid, I kid. I do remember that this thing is very strong against the German heat rounds, or at least it used to be. You probably get overpressured now by them, but this used to be really annoying to kill with the German guns because of the little, because the machine gun cupolas would... Or not cupolas, machine gun turrets would eat all of the shells. No, they've killed Ivan. Ah, let's see. I'm curious where he hit. Oh, direct in the middle. Yeah, that'll do it. Overpressure moment. Such a good game mechanic. I'm glad it exists. Yeah, I think the SMK is one of the only ones that does, and I think it's partly just because they don't even really care about that thing, and also because it's 12.7. Yeah, I completely hate the overpressure mechanic. It's so stupid. Like, I understand what they're going for with it. I really do, but I don't like it. Oh my god, 41 belts for the... and 82 for the others. Holy crap. This thing's got enough machine gun ammo to take out the entire German army. But yeah, I don't really like the overpressure mechanic because you just get hit in the most random spot. Like, you can get hit in your engine, and it'll just kill the entire crew. Oh my god. What? What? Are you joking right now? Oh my god. Getting Gaigened today. That's what I should have titled this stream. Getting Gaigened. I think I've used that one before, though. Alright, what is around? Oh, hey, look, it's me. Oh my god. Yep. Yep, South 40 moment. Does nothing to me. He might have actually hit the machine gun turret, but either way. Poor, poor South 40. That thing is awful. Ooh. I hear a lot of tanks over here. Be gone. Oh, M4105. I'm very glad that they killed that. That is not something I want to engage. I'm gonna bet that this is the BT-42. Oh, no, it's not. Oops. Yes. 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 We are winning. Yeah, T-28 is coming back to me now from playing it previously. Very inconsistent vehicle. Sometimes absolute god tier survives everything, other times dies to a single shot. Overpressure is like the replacement of hull brake, which was similarly terrible. That was a terrible shot. It's supposed to like simulate a shell that does so much damage that it like critically destroys the hull of a tank. Be very careful. I only have 2 crew left. Let's see. I might be able to side scrape against this. Or he will just kill me. Get my turret. Okay. Really waiting for that APHE rework. Because APHE should not do what it just did there. APHE, when it goes in, it will detonate and it creates like a cone of shrapnel. It doesn't just like explode in a ball. But I almost guarantee they're going to do that, and then they're going to put it up to a community vote to see if people like it, and no one's going to like it because it'll make German tanks weaker. As well as basically anything with APHE. Not that much weaker, but weak enough where people will complain. How would I know what to name it? I don't even know what the short's about. Or you could just go the route of naming it something really cryptic, like, "You won't believe this." Or something like that, like all those gimmick accounts on Twitter. I can't believe he said this. Oh, jeez. Sherman scared me. Hello, Zis30. I don't know why I even respawned. I think we have already won this. Well, I'm just gonna park us here and... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I'd park us here and see if anybody wants to join. I'll kill this thing first. Alright guys, watch my tank. Make sure I don't die. Alright. Good, you guys made sure I didn't die. Thank you. He's hiding. Come back, friend. We want to give you a big hug. No! The Gaz gave him a hug first. That's cheating. I love the BT-7. This thing's so fun to drive. It's like a little race car. Whoa! Rude. Well, look at them all. Look at them all over there. Thinking they're so clever. Yeah, you think you're so clever until you give me your side, and then you die. I wouldn't count the Foch as a multi-turret. It just has a roof MG. It's not really another turret. Same with like the M60, I really wouldn't consider it a multi-turret. Sure, it has a turret with a machine gun in it, but it's really just a cupola. Like, are we gonna just call every single cupola that can rotate another turret? I mean, by definition, I guess it technically is, but I wouldn't count it. I've seen a lot, I've gotten a lot of comments about that where it's like, why didn't you include these? It's like, because it's not what we refer to when we talk about a multi-turret. It's like why I didn't talk about the M3 Lee in the double barrel tanks video. Sure, it has two different barrels, but are you serious? But it's really not what you think of when you think of a double barrel tank. Yes, no running. Yeah, it just... It's like, oh, every tank has a coax machine gun, or just about everyone, so this is a double barrel tank because it has a machine gun. It's like, that's really not what we're referring to, though. Like, you can get into the semantic arguments of it, but it just, I don't know. It gets a little bit ridiculous. That's why I tried to simplify it down with the double barrel video especially. Not counting in, like, AA vehicles and stuff like that, because yes, they do have multi-barrels, but they're not really a double-barrel tank. First off, it's an AA vehicle, so questionable whether or not it's a tank to begin with. And secondly, it's really not what you would refer to. Like the, what is it, the BMP Terminator thing? I wouldn't really consider that to be a double-barrel tank. It's just got two cannons. Or two auto cannons, I should say. Fits the definition, but loosely. Man, I hate when people just keep spawning into the end of a match like this. It's like, this match has been over for 5 minutes. Just give up, please. Don't make me spend an extra 5 minutes playing this match. Yeah, it gets a little absurd because you just start. It's just like, well, by this definition, everything is a or a double barrel tank, or everything is a multi-turreted tank. And if everybody's a double barrel tank, then no one will be. Dang, that was a solid game for the BT-7. Almost got that thing spaded. I have the other BT-7 spaded, but I just haven't played the 7M very much. Very good tank. Probably one of the best for this tier. But yeah. How about we do a Char 2C match? What is bro doing? He's just leaving. That's a goofy looking. What is that thing even? Oh, right, that's the new wheelie thing. Shows how much I pay attention to high tier stuff. Basically, if it's like past this line, I just don't care. We do not care. My favorite country in War Thunder? Probably France. It has some of the most interesting vehicles. Ah. Just trying to set my water bottle over there. With this. It was in the way. Well, I wouldn't really count an ATGM as a gun. It is another weapon, but it's not really a gun. Unless it's an ATGM that's fired out of a barrel, I guess. But the ATGM itself isn't the gun. Do not fear. We shall carry our waifus into battle, along with the seal. The seal is like my favorite decoration in this game. He's just so beautiful. Look at him. I want to have a decoration in this game, but they have not offered to give me one. If they do, I really want it to be the Cone Fumo so that I can be the first person to have a Fumo in this game, because I just think it would be really funny. Oh, you can just barely see the Fumo behind my head, can't you? There she is, chilling with my plaque. Oh wait, no, is that the original plush? I think so. I think the Fumo's on the other side. No, I have not. For as much anime art that I use for my videos and stuff, I actually don't really watch that much anime. I've watched like a handful of series, but I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that. And I don't really want to read subtitles half the time when I get to the point where I'm going to watch something. I'll do it, but not very often. So that's a very weird exhaust setup on this thing. I'm just noticing. I don't really understand why it has 3 exhausts, one of which is much smaller than the others. Someday I'll do a video on this thing and then I'll learn why. I don't know why I'm driving all the whoop. Stop that. He damaged my radiator. Why? That would be a really expensive repair. Because that is a gigantic radiator. Oh. Come around that corner, please. Where is bro? Oh. I see exhaust. I have found you. Alright, let's see. Will the HE work, or am I just going to... It did work. Okay. Very nice. I just never trust the HE in this game. I'm always like, ah, I should load it for this thing, and then I shoot it and it does nothing, and then I die. I have no faith in the ballistics of this game. Like, if War Thunder could just make this, like, the systems in the game consistent, even if they're consistent in a kind of annoying way, I think it would improve the game, like, 100 times. Just having consistency would make a very... Do you mind? I'm trying to speak here. Just having things be consistent is a very nice thing. Yeah. That's what happens when I have an entire squadron of Frenchmen in here. Pick me apart, but I will still survive. Is that just the friendly over there? We're going to assume that it is and just leave. Yeah, the length is trench crossing, partially. I would assume part of it is also just the fact that they wanted to make it large to fit like a bigger gun and stuff like that. But yeah, the main thing is for crossing trenches. You see it with a lot of World War I tanks. Like, they lengthened or had like versions that were going to be considerably longer because trenches started to get wider after the introduction of tanks to basically make it so that the tanks couldn't drive over top of them. Pretty interesting. I think the British referred to it with like a star. That's what the little star represents. I think it might also represent something else, but the TOG 2 star is because of the extra length, if I remember correctly. Because they did it with like the Mark 8 star and ones like that. Had those been built, we would have had some extremely long tanks. Like, you're talking like upwards of like 30 or 40 feet long. Quite impressive. What is around this corner? Oh, it's you. Hello. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just die then. Will you stop that? I'm just going to kill your friend over there. Or my shell will not do anything. That's cool. Don't worry, guys. I'm fine. Don't come to my aid or anything. I'll take all the bullets, guys. Don't even worry about it. I'm good. Yep, I'm good, guys. Thank you. Oh, was it HE shells? I think that would have still killed that guy from the side. But either way, it hit the wall, I think, not him. And that's exactly why I don't use HE. Because I use it and then use it in the wrong circumstances. Because I forget I have it loaded. Yeah, pretty much. But as I was saying, like, if they just made things consistent in this game, it'd be so much more enjoyable to play. Even if you had, like, stuff that was annoying that would happen, at least it's like, you expect it to happen. Like, for all the faults people give World of Tanks about having a lot of RNG, when you miss a shot because of RNG, it's not like, ah, man, my shell just missed. It's like, okay, this is part of the game. So sure, it's annoying that I missed, but, like, I expected that that could happen. It's not like when you miss a shot in War Thunder and you're like, why did I miss that shot? Oh, okay. That's not how you dive bomb SBD3, but go off. Or like a low roll damage or something in World of Tanks. Like, yeah, it's annoying. Oh no, I didn't kill them, and I'm gonna need to shoot them again, but again, it's consistent, so you understand that this is something that can happen. Oh my god, okay. I thought I could pen that guy potentially. I did not realize I was going to kill him. Once again, Potez is the true Chad of this game. Good God, this... Yeah. Don't tell Gaijin that the Potez is actually good, because then they'll find some way to nerf it. Ghost shells aren't as much of a thing anymore, but yeah, they were a thing for quite a bit. That wasn't entirely their fault, though, because it was, like, down to some, like, server-related stuff. But, yeah, definitely still something that was very annoying. Jeez, how much pen do these things get? Oh, it's the 20 mils. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Gnarly. Stop that. Stop that. Cease. Yeah, it's a combination of packet loss and the way that Gaijin does their servers, I think. I'm not really knowledgeable enough in that sort of thing to give you a breakdown of why it happens. All I know is that it was very annoying, and I'm glad that for the most part it's been fixed. Stop that. I'm not even going after you. Okay? I'm going after this guy. No! I'm out of ammo. Alright. Time to leave. Hey! Hey! Stop that. I don't know. People have been saying that World of Tanks is gonna die for the last, like, 10 years, and it's still going. I do think that they're in a bit of a tricky situation compared to War Thunder, because they have a lot less content that they can continue to add without just adding fake things. But, I don't know. At the end of the day, every game has its lifespan, and a game lasting for... What's World of Tanks at now, like 15 years? It's an old game. There's only so long you can go before a game will eventually die. The main benefit that World of Tanks and War Thunder have is there's really no competition. If they had competition, it would make it much more difficult for them to just kind of glide, coast along, so to speak. Ah, hello, Volt.
Hi.
I'm currently doing Potez gaming.
That's definitely a thing to be doing.
Well, I was in the Chartreuse, but then I died. Because I was surrounded by about, like, 4 people, and nobody could kill them. Come on, come on. Nice. I didn't realize how absolutely insane this Potez is with the 20mm ground belts. I killed, like, 3 tanks.
The Potez is a fucking sleeper. 631, right?
I think
Which
one is this? The 630.
Oh, the 631's even better.
Yeah, I'm trying to spade this one. Let me make sure that...
I've killed a mouse with it.
Oh yeah, with the little bombs.
In a top tier game, actually, as well. Because there was this longest time where I had literally nothing in the entire French air tree other than the Potez, so it's still, I think, my most flown French aircraft.
Yeah, I think I used it for quite a while until I ended up buying the Narval. Yeah, we can potentially have some people from the stream join.
Like, I have literally every French aircraft other than the Benelux stuff, and the Potez is... Okay, it's fallen to second most flown
I'd have to
aircraft.
check. I think it would be second. It might be second after... Oh no, it definitely won't be second anymore because I've played the Narval and, what the heck is it? Why can't I think of its name? The Corsair. A lot. Because...
Yeah, the U-7 is just evil.
Yeah, having like a million snebs is just diabolical. Well, it's not my fault that you can't play War Thunder right now. Frankly, that's a good thing. You should be thankful for that. But yeah, I had to go. I think the 630 got added later, and that's why I didn't have it spaded, but I've been going back and just trying to spade a couple of the other planes while I play lower tiers. This is like one of the few that I haven't finished.
I forgot that I have all but one of the French Tier 1 premium aircraft, even though I haven't bought a single one.
For a while, I had pretty much every single French premium, with the exception of I don't have some of the top tier stuff, and I unfortunately did not get the Sir Blinda, so I don't have, although that one's not a premium, but I had like every French event vehicle and everything. Not anymore though, because I kind of haven't played for some of the events, so I missed a few of the things. Although they don't really give France very many event vehicles, so I don't think I'm missing that much.
France literally still does not have a squadron vehicle.
We must give another to Russia.
Friggin' Israel has one. Sweden has, what? Has one. Italy has...
Well, there just isn't anything they could possibly add. Alright, that match is over. I'm just gonna leave. There isn't anything they could possibly add for France. There aren't, like, 50 prototype vehicles that they still haven't added. All of which were built. Oh, hey.
I want the Vextra, but...
kinda
like... Here it's kind of gimped.
Here, let's see.
I
What
have
is
no
my...
premium now, so I'm not grinding 200,000 RP at that tier. Fuck that.
Sad.
What are we doing?
Not sure. We can do another... I was just doing multi-turreted tanks for this stream. AMX 13 DCA 40 is my most played of them, but that's not that surprising because it's like the only AA that you get. Followed by Lorraine 40T, AMX M4, and yep, Corsair, then Narval.
Yeah, the Lorraine's still my most played vehicle, or second most played tank, period, other than the T-29.
I guess the Potez isn't actually that high up in my played vehicles. I played it a decent amount, but once I spade things, I tend to move on to the next one, so I guess I haven't used it all that much.
2.3, right?
2.3 is what I was at, I believe. Where even is the Potez? Oh, there it is. Potez 631.
Oh,
Really? I've only played it 16 times? Apparently 15. How did I respawn in it 15 times, but I played 16 games in it? That don't add up.
Math don't math.
Gaijin math. I think my most played overall, I mean, it was probably pulled up there when I did it, is Wirbelwind followed by Jagdtiger, because I ground the Jagdtiger back before they lowered the costs for all the modifications, so it took me like 200 games to spade that thing. Kids these days don't know how easy they have it.
With their free FBE and parts.
Yeah.
Oh,
imagine playing a tank like the Jagdtiger before you had to research 33,000 RP to get the parts, and you couldn't do any of the newer like repairs where you can get sort of ability to drive. So if your transmission got knocked out, which happened a lot, you were screwed.
And people couldn't repair you, and you couldn't repair on
random
a cap.
friendlies couldn't help you unless they were your squadron mates. So
actually, it wasn't even like that.
I thought squadron could always help you. I guess not.
Well, not if you didn't have a repair kit.
Oh, yep. I'm gonna go left spawn.
Is it right?
Left.
Can't remember if they had like no repair assist at all.
I thought that they did, but you might be right and they didn't. I think that was the first thing they introduced in terms of like repair assist.
I feel like it was only on the Churchill AVRE or light tanks. I can't remember.
It was
so
yeah,
long
the
ago.
Churchill AVRE could repair anyone. That was the first one that could repair anyone, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you would spawn in your amazing heavy tank, and then some. Oh. You would spawn in your amazing new stock heavy tank, and then get longballed by a random heat shelf across the map, lose your transmission, and that was it. You were for your breach, and you now can't play the game.
And back, I remember back when I got the mouse, I literally had to play it in arcade because that was the only one where you could, I think you could still move if you were damaged.
Yeah, you would just move really slowly.
So I ground out a good chunk of the, I got parts in arcade.
The train cars in the way.
But that was back when ATGM vehicles were like stupidly powerful, so you would just get dumpstered by a
oh my god, launch
IT-1.
IT-1. Holy crap, that thing was so busted. That's like one of the OG vehicles of back in the day of just completely ruining the game when it was added.
Draw the FCM36 and then put it in my Discord.
I like how ironically, like, ATGM vehicles are so bad now, they've undone almost every nerf they've given to the AT-1.
Well,
and it's
you know,
still terrible.
When you add IFVs, which are basically just ATGM vehicles but better in every single way.
The control changes, too, to ATGMs have just made them just awful.
God,
the IT-1 especially is almost unusable now.
Trying to use the IT-1 at any reasonable range and your missile just leaves.
For a target that's slightly moving.
Oh, okay.
Something else around that. Yeah.
T-28. Ow! That hurt a lot.
I can't pen that somehow.
Oh my god. I love that he's penning me in like part of a super angled turret. Just because this thing has no armor. Should have taken the 2C BIS. But it's... Oh no, wait, that one does still have the rear turret, so it counts.
I want to get the 2C BIS, but like very expensive, and I don't want to pay that. It's one of those retard tax vehicles.
I would definitely recommend getting it like 50% discount. It is really fun. Like, it's probably one of my favorite vehicles just because of how stupid it is.
Yeah, if it goes on sale or I roll a discount, I'll buy it.
I mean, you can post it wherever you want. I was just saying, if you post it in the Discord, I will see it there. Or tag me on Twitter or something. Don't worry, the recovery Char 2C is inbound.
I non-penned on the side of a T-80.
I non-penned on one of the little boob turrets on the T-28.
Yeah, those ate like 3 of my shells. Like, it just would not go through. Even the main turret, like...
Yeah, that World War I era 75 on the 2C is just, it's something. Actually, pre-World War I. 1897. Almost old enough to be considered an antique in the U.S.
That's my first ever War Thunder memory, is driving through an open field, or War Thunder tank at least, driving through an open field in, what did Fire Arc used to be? Kursk.
Kursk.
And getting blown up and watching my turret go flying. Because I was like, it was brand new and had no idea what I was doing.
One of the first ones I remember of playing of the Yag Tiger was I was playing on, what map is that? One of the desert maps, the one with the, I don't think it's Sinai, it's the one with like the big dunes and then the like rocky area that has the little town and the castle thing.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it.
Alamein.
Might be. Not the, oh, it's not Tunisia because it's not the one that's on the coast, but yeah. playing that one, and I was like in spawn. I think I was playing it in sim or something, and I drove about like 5 feet out of spawn and got my transmission knocked out, so I was just sitting there for like 30 minutes. I think I did manage to get like 1 or 2 kills, but just because I could shoot them at range, but...
I remember my first ever War Thunder match at Air Arcade with the pea shooter, because I got like 8 kills and I thought I was amazing, not realizing that it's bots because it's your first match. And this was obviously like 12 years ago, so this was before my first match in War Thunder would have been in a top tier premium.
Yes.
As it is traditional now.
Without even making you play the tutorial.
The tutorials don't even work anymore.
That's one thing that I will give World of Tanks. They've actually added like a new tutorial thing. It's kind of like really stupid, but it's like a little like story mission kind of thing where you have to, it like does a couple different missions where you play as like a Sherman crew. And it kind of like teaches you the basics of the game.
That would be helpful for this, but there's a lot more system stuff to go into. Like, it's clearly not intended for you to just jump straight into like 12.13.0,
yeah.
But it also just, they still let you do that.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
What is shooting? Oh, you. Yes, kill him, Panzer III. Kill. Or don't. I think I expected a little bit too much from that Panzer III. I forgot that that thing has the door knocker. Let's see. Will the HE kill him?
Oh my god. The Russian fucking 45 AP HE.
Oh yeah, that thing is nasty.
It took out my entire main fighting compartment with one shot.
Yeah, that's what that T-28 was doing to me. He was hitting me in the turret cheek, and it was just incinerating my crew.
The rest of his shots were not good though, so I kind of just blasted him in the face.
Reload.
Because I have like 6 more dudes chilling in the back of the hull.
Yeah, I'm like... Oh, okay, so it just doesn't replace the loader in this thing? Even though I have... It's very important that we have the 2 guys sitting back there, and the guy standing next to the engines, rather than having a loader. I love War Thunder's crew mechanics.
This thing not having... What happened to my machine gun?
Like when you'll be stuck... I've been stuck in a vehicle before because your guy refuses to get into the driver's seat. That doesn't usually happen, but very rarely you can just have your crew completely go retard mode and then you'll just end up stuck.
I currently am getting shredded by a crappy AA thing, but I can't shoot it because I don't have a working machine gun.
See, we position ourselves like this because then he just has to keep shooting the engine and he can't actually kill my crew. And he will continue to shoot me there until the end of time. Peak Gaijin coding, yeah. I will give them the benefit of the doubt there. It's most likely just like a bug that very rarely happens, but it's very annoying when it does. Especially because there's no way that you can like manually move your crew around, which would be really nice to have.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think we need more random fucking menus.
Well, it would be
UI
better than the
elements.
random menu for like changing what bomb you're selecting or something.
Oh yeah, that was totally pointless. I don't know why
Just
they added
having
that.
the option to like pull out something that you will very rarely use, but in the situation where it's like maybe you're in like a Yag Tiger or something and you're like, okay, I don't really need my driver right now. I'd rather have him as my loader. It would be really nice. The one that I really wish they would bring back, just because it was really funny to mess with people with, was the Last Man Standing mode. It was super obnoxious, but really funny when you could just have one guy left in a mouse that you're bouncing around to different spots.
Yeah, you would have like a hull down Tiger 2 with no ammo. Like, it's just literally unkillable. They would just sit on a point.
Let's do 1.3 Japan. I'll play the Rogo.
Man. It,
Do you have the
that a-
Rogo?
I have the Horo, which is not similar in any way.
That's
No, I don't.
close enough.
I'll just do Russia.
Alright.
Because I also have a T-35, so... that
We can
still
do
counts.
1.7.
Oh
Gives
my
a
god, it
couple
fucked
more
up all of
things.
my hats. Oh no, I have to fix this. Hang on. I had a hat on every single turret on the T-35, and they all got placed
Literally
askew.
unplayable.
They were all, yes. Hither and yon.
Nice.
And I can add a body pillow to it as well.
Yeah, row your tank. I love the
Row.
Rogo.
I've been
It's
reading
so
Spice and
stupid,
Wolf.
but it's so dumb. The gun is really bad, but it's funny. Oh, actually, no, this one isn't bad. That's right, because you get the 80mm penning heat round in this thing, so it's actually pretty good. I remember now. The 37's useless, though. 34mm of pen at point blank range.
Oh, I put my
Utterly garbage.
I don't need an AA. I can put the PO2M in here.
Real.
I have like 2 or 3... I have like 3 Soviet lineups that are all premiums.
Oh my god. If this was a 2.0 lineup, I could have the Key 109 in it. Very sad. I'll have to put in the
Don't tell nobody about the Key 109. I don't want them to touch it.
B5M2.
Realizing that is the most slept-on attacker in the entire game.
I just won't have a plane in this lineup.
30% off the road. Nah. Don't buy anything at 30%.
I don't know how much it costs, but yeah, just wait until it's 50%. I would say you could maybe with a 40% if you had like leftover GE or something, but just wait for the 50%. I actually have an old video on my channel that talks about like the best way to spend money in War Thunder. It's probably horridly outdated by this point, but the basic core concepts I go over should be the same, where I basically say, my opinion is buy vehicles first and foremost, because no matter what, if you don't have premium time, you can still increase your grind for SL and RP with a vehicle, and you will never lose that vehicle, in theory. Unless they decide to randomly change it like they did with the Ariete, but very rarely does that happen. So buy vehicles, buy like 1 or 2 vehicles, and then potentially get premium time after that. But most of the time when I was playing this game, back when I was actually like putting my own money into it, I would buy like a pack, and then once that premium time ran out, I didn't buy anymore. Unless you could get it on sale. But I would just much rather buy vehicles, because then you're always going to get increased rewards regardless of if you have premium or not.
Gaijin's not going to give me any more of the purple discounts, the limited time ones, because they already gave me two of them that were too good, and they're not going to do that anymore. Like right in a row, I got a 75% off the Ariete and the.
I did not realize that there was a pink camo for that thing.
It is shockingly affordable.
With little eyeballs on it too.
Yeah, this thing, it's utterly bizarre, but yeah, it's shockingly affordable.
Say the line, T-35 Jack. I need to make that my T-35 Jack into a skin. Just for the sole purpose of having it to haunt people. My the Sturm Jack one is probably one of the funniest user skins I've ever seen.
They should do like an April Fool's crate where they just add horrible bullshit into the game, like a full cases worth of those.
I mean,
and they would make.
I don't see
they would
why
make infinite money.
Yeah, I don't see why they don't. Like, people can just disable them if they don't want to see those.
Worst case, you can just add another.
And
like,
something like a Sturm Jack isn't going to be like, they're not going to get in trouble with copyright like they could with some of the Girls in Panzer skins. Oh, I hit the building.
Crack.
A little bit higher than that. A little bit higher than that.
What my turret's doing?
Flop.
Nope, that's not the right gun.
I did not hit him.
That was weird.
Yeah, 70. If you get like a 75% discount, those are really good. Like they're extremely rare to get, but they're very good. I think I got the German Churchill from a 75% discount, which was pretty nuts. It was
there's
either
very
50 or
little that,
75.
very few things that aren't an insta buy. That's 75% off.
Yeah, the one that I know for a fact that I got on a discount that was 75% was my Neue Fahrzeug, which is a very fun vehicle. It's a piece of garbage, but it's very fun. Really? Why'd you
That thing
have to
has
go
literally
through that?
no armor, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah, but it has the Panzer II gun, so I would say it's probably like the best multi-turreted tank in the game.
Panzer II, the 20mm?
Not Panzer IV, my bad. It gets the short 75 with the heat rounds.
Yeah, I mean,
And
like,
a coaxial 37, I think?
I was thinking that, yeah, if that sounds right, I just completely forgot that vehicle existed until you mentioned it just now.
Yeah, you never see people playing it because it's kind of garbage, but
I don't think I've ever seen a Neue
it's
Fahrzeug.
out of the multi-turreted tanks, I would say it's probably the most competitive, but that's not really saying much.
M60 AMBT. Counterpoint.
It's not multi-turreted, it just has a cupola. Not the same.
No, it has a turret. On top of the turret. It has a 25mm autocannon.
Oh, that thing.
Do you have that?
Not sure. Is that the... I have the derp M60 thing, but I don't... Oh, yeah, the Turkish thing, that's right. I just could not think of what that was.
Yes, technically that is a multi-turreted tank. And it's also pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, I still wouldn't necessarily consider that to be a multi-turret. Oh, well, speaking of Neue Fahrzeug, there's one right there.
Huh. Wow.
Speak of
And
the
I
devil.
feel foolish.
And my heat is doing nothing to him. I guess I spoke too soon about this thing actually being good. I made the horrible mistake of saying a Japanese vehicle was good. I will not do it again. Oh!
Ouch.
I didn't realize that bomb was that close to me. Oh god, okay. New plane kill cam is not good.
It's very odd.
Yeah.
It does some odd things.
It was just showing me like the belly of that Stuka as it was turning instead of just showing me the plane.
Little... whatever those things
The
are.
trouble with the T-35 is it's just too big. The Neue Fahrzeug is like not that much bigger than a regular vehicle. So like the lack of armor isn't as major of a concern.
Not so much... yeah, it's the length of the T-35. It's
Yeah.
about average on girth, but...
It's also very tall. The Neue Fahrzeug is not super tall.
and all of the ammo is just in a big pile right in the middle of the vehicle.
Why would I say that? I don't
Speak of the
German.
devil.
A 38T.
It hit the machine gun ammo in the back of the...
Ah,
Or-
yes. The highly
Whatever's-
volatile bullet.
The big, I don't know. Whatever the big rectangles in the back of the 45 turret are. Maybe that's the ammo rack for the 45.
Yeah, probably. They're probably modeled. They probably have like the whole rack modeled in or something weird.
Yeah, I can tell because I just exploded. And there just
Actually-
was almost no ammo left in there.
Actually, the T-35 probably has like the old style of ammo racks where they're not even they're just like squares instead of actual shells.
Most
I
certainly.
would not be surprised if they haven't updated that.
Spawned in my second meme vehicle, don't worry. I'm
Oh,
coming.
this entire line is this entire lineup for Japan is just mean vehicles. That is not the tank I was shooting at. I missed the Panzer III and hit the 38T. Or 35T.
What do you need carpet bombed?
Looks like over by C there's quite a few of them. Could just carpet bomb their spawn and be that guy.
Could be that guy. That is a good point.
Look at him. He has fallen and he cannot get up.
I'm still a minute out, so I got time to think about it.
I am also trying to find things to kill at the moment, so...
No, I just can't get to the...
I can't mark... Well, I'm just saying I can't mark a spot for you to bomb, because I don't see anyone.
Blistering 140 miles an hour.
Temporarily invulnerable, cheater.
Temporarily cheating, though.
Yeah, temporarily cheating. I like that the name of the ammo for the Chiha shotgun is just Short Ordinary HE. It's like whoever coded that in was like describing their waifu. Short Ordinary.
And then he. That's curious.
I mean, this is Gaijin we're talking about.
It's like the ammo on the God damn it.
Check your fire.
Oh, did I get 2 of them?
I think you just got 1.
Because I just got booted for team killing.
That's weird. You only killed
What
one
happened?
person.
Maybe I damaged a bunch of... They drove into my bombs.
You probably damaged a bunch. If you do enough damage, it'll boot you.
God damn it.
I remember I had that happen once because I was being a dick to some guy in a Pershing. I just kept shooting his engine every time he would repair it. I don't even know why. I think he had, like, rammed me or something, so I was just being a dick. And I ended up getting kicked eventually. Even though I didn't kill him.
I lost 3,200 silver. Never gonna recover.
I need to someday do the 4-man BV-238 again.
Oh, just carpet bomb the...
Yeah, I did that for an old video, and we would spawn in Pumas, rush the cap, and then immediately spawn in BV-238s and just carpet bomb the center of the map. Didn't get very many kills, but it was really funny.
You could also do it with the F222.22 with its 52 bombs.
True.
I mean, if you're just going to go volume of fire, all on like 10-second timer recorders.
Guess I'll do T-35 as well. Oh, got horizontal drive for the Rogo experimental. I forgot that I was technically still playing the same vehicle there, because the Rogo got... stop that. The Rogo got changed into this thing. If you're curious to learn more about these, I have a video on my main channel talking about the Japanese heavy tanks. They're a very weird topic, because they're not really heavy tanks, but they're very weird. Like most Japanese vehicles. What is the T-35? 1.3? Jeez. Do I even have a lineup that is that low? Yes, I do. There it is. Oh, yes, and my RBT-5.
Yeah, I have the RBT-5, the TB3, PO2M, T26E, which I got at some point.
Should put my PO2 in this lineup.
Twitch drop BT7.
Oh yeah, I have my Twitch drop one in there as well. Alright, whenever you're ready.
Very funny lineup. I used to have the Katusha in it, but that thing's like 3.7 now.
I wish I had the Katusha.
Completely mystifying reasons.
One of the few vehicles that I missed, and they have never brought back for some reason.
I boosted the hell out of it because getting it was AIDS.
I have the, is it the Andriusha? Is that what the other one's called? The one with the big ones.
Funny is that's the one I don't have.
It's not very good. BM3112. I think it's called the Andriusha. I'm surprised that... Oh, I guess they don't even call the Katusha by its name. That's kind of odd. Typical Gaijin naming schemes. They would prefer to just use the designation rather than the, like, wildly famous name of the vehicle. Ready up, Volt.
I'm going.
Yes, I have the Po2. I got it in the first... Oh, no. I didn't even get it from the races. They had an event long time ago where you could get it by just bombing a bunch of ground units. And I just spammed JU-87 lineup in Air Arcade until I got it.
Did I get the PO2M?
I don't have the Po2M, unfortunately.
Really?
I think I was, like, away when they did that event, or I just didn't feel like grinding it.
Very
Oh, was
cheap.
it a... Oh, yeah, it was an event vehicle, that's right. It was one of the April Fool's ones, wasn't it?
It was a build event, yeah.
Yeah. I think I just didn't feel like doing that.
Still only like $7, which is a lot for a Po2, but
I must invest. That's what this thing down here is. This is my investment. Everybody go buy AMD 35s so that the price goes up.
not what they mean when they say you should invest in AMD.
Hey, I got confused, okay? I heard buy AMD, I bought one. Just waiting for my return on investment. Man, this I forgot how many goofy things I have in this lineup because I have the BA11 in here as well.
Which one?
I'm gonna go left towards B.
Okay.
Might as well just drive straight there.
Закрыть люки. Механик-водитель к бою готов. Наводчик к бою готов. Заряжающий к бою готов.
I feel like they should do, like, just as a joke for the vehicles with really big crews like this, they should have every single crew member say a line when the battle starts.
Gunner ready, driver ready,
Yeah,
barman ready.
So you have, like, the Char
Navigator
2C,
ready.
and it takes, like, an entire minute for every single crew member to say their little introduction line. Gunner ready, gunner ready, gunner ready, gunner ready.
Librarian ready, assistant librarian ready. Captain, the vice president.
Guy who stands here just to look good. Ready. I mean, the T-35 is big enough, it probably has its own political officer in here. Whatever the heck they called those.
Commissar.
Is it Commissar? I was thinking it was Commissar, but I was thinking that was something
Oh.
else. I would not be surprised if one of the guys in this thing is a Commissar. Probably one of, like, the machine gun guys. Gotta keep up
It's
that
the one-
morale.
He's like, he's not in the damage model, but he's like the shifty dude hanging out behind the engine. Every time you have to make a turn in this thing, it has to be sent to the political officer to make sure it aligns with the current political ideals. Then it gets sent up to Central Command, has to get notarized and approved.
It's truly miraculous that the Soviets were able to get anything done with the amount of pointless bureaucracy that came with being communist.
Somehow managing to go through a ridiculous amount of bureaucracy while also being recklessly negligent about everything
Yeah.
at the same time.
Every single part of the bureaucracy is hopelessly corrupt.
Would switch turrets, but my keybinds for that have gotten messed up. And
Oh, alright. Well, we'll save the main gun, I guess. I was going to fire both at him, but didn't need to.
Попадание! Цель уничтожена!
I'm surprised that they haven't added the, I'm pretty sure there's a late model of the T-35 that they haven't added to the game. Unless, I don't think this is the late model. Because I'm pretty sure they have another that they up-armored. Like, they took the ones that they had left and they up-armored them to, like... I don't think they added that much more armor, but... I'd have to look into
there's
that.
behind us.
Oh, alright. Hold on. Bringing to bear. Broadside. Why couldn't they have put both of the 45s on the same side so I could full broadside this thing? There's like a 1 degree angle that you can have all 3 of the guns brought to bear on a single target, but very hard to actually do. I love these old guns on early tanks where they just have super short barrels. They look so ridiculous. Oh god, I can't fire the other gun. No, it was just reloading. I see. Do you okay, thank you. Guy was being very rude and refusing to die.
The gall.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh no! Don't do it. Well, you can do that. That's fine. I've lost a singular crew member. Oh, actually, I've lost 2. That's interesting that they have there's little plus symbols that appear next to your crew to, like, signify that you can get more crew, I guess.
That's their healing. Where they added that mechanic.
Oh, did not realize that that was a thing. I remember I heard that they added the healing thing, but I didn't realize it was just like it would just happen. But do you have to be, like, stationary for it?
Amount of time since they last took damage, I think.
Oh. They probably can also only heal to a certain degree.
Something like that, yeah. Oh dear.
Ah! Oh my god, that's a...
Select the... No.
Come back.
Different...
It's a, Sturmpanzer.
Trying to select the right fucking turret.
I'm not really sure how that Sturmpanzer didn't kill me.
Yeah, he kind of just got beamed directly in the back of the head. And, I just finished turning this thing around.
Alright, I'm just gonna have to, like, wait for him to come around that corner, because I cannot...
Yeah, let's just drive this way, and he won't notice that we
Yeah.
have rear turrets. It's that corner, right?
Right there. Serpentine, serpentine. Oh, he's just not interested, I guess. Clever girl.
Oop, direct front.
Got his commander, but I didn't kill the gunner. Oh, I'm good.
Oh god.
Got him. Alright, apparently T-35 can just eat those shells.
I'm reversing it.
Overpressure?
Maximum velocity.
Unlikely. Yeah, I love that this thing has 0 reverse speed. They basically just put it in neutral and let it roll. Alright, we are off. Set sail for the seapoint.
3 tanks all matched. I killed 2.
Alright, I'm gonna have to play the ConeOfArc after this, because maybe the T-35 is better than I was remembering. I don't really play this thing very often, because it's just kind of ridiculous, and you usually get... Everybody just focuses on you. Behind! Behind! That corner. Fire, fire, fire. He was
You
reversing.
picked the wrong
but I was
house, fool.
He was reversing, but I was just blowing the wall up with all the gunfire as he was backing away. I mean, if
Right
they
side.
put the other 45 turret on that side, I would have had all 3 guns able to fire at him. but no.
I heard something there.
I'm just gonna keep driving. Act like I don't see it. Just drive this way, I guess. Head to their spawn. Doesn't seem like there's very many of them left. Although, apparently there are. I don't know where they all are. Probably gonna run into a horde of AA vehicles any second now. Well, you see, the 5 turrets on this thing are great in theory, but they should have given it more 45s. Like, the machine gun turrets are just kind of useless in War Thunder. Come on.
They made them all 45s. Come on.
Yeah.
If you're making the most impractical vehicle ever, you might as well just go for the Gusto.
I will say,
Yes.
the T-35 is probably, in terms of multi-turreted tanks, it is the most practical probably, because I'm pretty sure the turrets that they used were existing turrets. I think the main turret was a different one.
Isn't it just a T-28 turret?
I'm not sure. It might be slightly different, but yeah, it's either, like, all these turrets are pulled off of other vehicles. Like, they've got BT turrets, and then even those little machine gun turrets were taken off of, the T-28, I believe.
Seriously? How did we lose the middle of the map? Come on.
Well, I was complaining about the machine gun, but it actually did come in handy there.
I'm gonna go to B.
Roger. Setting course for the B point.
Way anchor, ahead full. At least this game didn't get taken down by CrowdStrike. Topical.
Kind of surprising that it didn't, because it seems like something that Gaijin would absolutely get.
Considering it like collapsed half of infrastructure. Like that one day when AWS went down and took out like 30% of the internet.
Ow! I'm just gonna, a pro gamer tip here, Panzer III. If you're gonna pop smoke, don't immediately drive out of your smoke.
Bird, am I even
Or continue
right
popping
now?
smoke while also driving out of your... Are you serious right now? Alright, come on. Ah, stop that. Man. That Panzer III got so lucky. His random little bits of armor kept eating all of my shots. Typical German tank. Actually, I'm not going to waste it back on that. This match will be over before I even get there. That totally should have killed him, though. The 75 or 76 directly into the middle of his upper front plate, and it just doesn't pen. You love to see it. I'm complaining not because I died, but because that guy should have died. This is just a Twitch drop vehicle. They did a couple different Twitch drop things where you could get different vehicles. It's the exact same as a regular BT-7, it just has a special camouflage. This one is the same camouflage as one in Enlisted, I believe. And I think you could get... I think they did it so you could get this in both Enlisted and in War Thunder in different drops. I would play Enlisted again, but I just haven't played it in a while, and I haven't heard exceptionally good things about it.
Yeah, I would play Enlisted, but it's bad.
Like, the pay-to-win stuff was pretty bad right from the start, but I've just heard that it's gotten worse. Which, like, it's a free-to-play game. You expect some degree of pay-to-win, but I've just heard, like, it's really bad. Although they have made some improvements, I think, because it used to be, like, you'd buy a premium thing, and then you could only use it in one specific campaign, but I think they made it so that they go across multiple campaigns now, which is nice. Alright, Neubefahrzeug, I believe, is 1.3?
Independent.
I do have the Independent.
Another one, unless you already played that.
Let's do Independent first. Probably the worst of the multi-turreted tanks.
I don't actually have the Independent, so...
Well, I will play it regardless. 1.3. Yeah, out of all of the ones you can buy, do not buy the Independent. Like, if you really like the Independent, buy it if you get like 50% or more discount, but don't buy this thing expecting to get a good vehicle. You get 49 millimeters of pen with the main gun, and then all of the other turrets are machine gun turrets, so they're basically useless. And your armor is non-existent. Oh, that's true, the M2A2. I kind of forgot that thing even existed. I remember having a lot of fun with that thing, because it's really speedy, but I haven't played it in years. I didn't want to tarnish my memory of it. The tank that was nicknamed after tits. So real and awesome. That's very funny to me. It's like all the others are named after like famous US generals, and they just nicknamed that after some actress's boobs. Such an American thing to do.
Are we dropping?
I guess I'll go towards C. Carry a couple extra shells, I suppose. We've got room for them. I suppose I could do the M3 lead. I don't really consider it a multi-turret, but it's close enough. It's kind of a category of its own. Not really sure what you'd call them. I guess maybe just sponson? Tanks with sponsons? But the M3 isn't even really a sponson. It's just a very weird one. Same with the Sharby one. They're just kind of funky. Nice. But even as I said in my multi-turret video, I kind of see it as like a hybrid between a multi-turret and a double-barrel tank, because it's not really either of them, but they share aspects with the two.
Day, I go for the gusto. Make my day.
I've gotten one kill with one of those, and it was on like an AA truck that was driving around in the middle of the map. And I was able to...
That's one more than I've ever got.
I was like sitting on a decline of a hill, and then I was able to basically fire it straight at him. And it still took me both of them to do it.
No, I take it back. When this thing first came out, I could depress the launchers way more. And I took it around to like a high tier.
Yeah.
Killing, at the time, top tier tanks with it.
I don't understand why they made it so that you can't fire them straight. It very clearly can depress them. And it wouldn't even be overpowered.
There's no room for the fins.
You get two of them to fire. Why? Like, it's not like you can just go around spamming them. Well, originally...
You could at the time.
Yeah.
They would restock almost instantly on the capture point, so you would have multiple RBT-5s just carpet bombing the friggin' point.
But yeah, there's so many vehicles like that where they get nerfed, and then Gaijin just kind of forgets about them, and they never get unnerfed after they've stopped being like... I mean, it's not even like they were really broken. It was just like a lot of people playing them. But if you didn't have a whole spam of them, like, who cares? You die to a BT or BT5 every now and then. Whatever.
It's with this, if you depress the launchers, the fins won't clear the front of the thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have not seen a single tank the entire match.
Although it's not as if a lot of things in War Thunder don't already make sense for gameplay purposes. I would be totally fine with those phasing through solid matter just to make that thing more fun to play. This is certainly
all of them are over there.
The game of all time. It's crazy to me
Of
that...
course.
Is that behind you?
No idea. Oh yeah, he's just camping up on top of that rock.
Oh, yep.
Of course, I see literally nobody all matched, and then he's just sitting on a hill.
Typical Swede.
I love Frozen Pass.
I don't know what it is
map.
about Swedish players and doing things like that. Like, if there's ever somebody hiding in just a ridiculous camping spot for sniping, it's always somebody playing a Swedish vehicle. But anyways, as I was going to say, the Independent is a very interesting vehicle because it was a complete failure, but it also was, like, insanely influential in the world of tanks. Not the game, but the real world of tanks.
About to say, shill.
Like, it's very weird. Basically, every nation, like, stole the plans for it and used it to design vehicles of their own. Like, the Independent is basically a direct ancestor to the Neubefahrzeug, T-28, T-35, and also some Japanese stuff.
T-14 Armada.
Yes, of course. Same engine.
You can tell because it's got a number of cylinders.
It's just very weird. Like, this tank is in a way the common ancestor of, like, a wide variety of tanks from around the world. And it's a complete piece of garbage. The British didn't even want it, but everybody else did.
Yeah, you know it's really bad when you make a tank that's too bad for Britain. Why is nothing penetrating the side of this M8?
Although, in fairness, it's most likely because the British probably would have adopted it, but they were in a really weird period after. I mean, they've always been in a weird period, but particularly after World War I, where they kind of were just like, yep, tanks were good in World War I, but we won't need those again.
Really was kind of the attitude after World War I, wasn't it? Well, good thing that's never going to happen again.
Basically, yeah, they're like, wow, that was crazy. Well, glad that'll never happen again. We have no need to do anything with those vehicles that we used. Ooh. I hit one of the powder packs for his gun and just blew him up. Kind of surprised I've even gotten any kills with this thing. Ah, man. Yeah, I guess we can add some people after this. We'll do 1.3 Germany after this, so get a 1.3 lineup ready, and send me a message in game. Name's just ConeOfArc, and I'll just grab some
Never
people.
heard of him.
Yeah, literally who?
Oh no, I am in the enemy detection zone, invisible to them on the minimap.
It's so funny to me.
Okay, what the fuck is going on? That's another Neubefahrzeug.
And you died to another 35T.
Why is this happening? We made a point of saying we never see these things, and now they're everywhere.
You disrespected the Neubefahrzeug, and now they come for you. No. Oh, jeez. No. Did he overpressure me? I think he just did. Yep. Look at that. Hits into my engine and kills me. You'll love it. The fact that that thing is the same BR as the Independent is wild. This thing should not... This thing should be 1.0. I don't know why it's 1.3. Like, it would not be overpowered at 1.0. It would barely be good.
VR 0.7.
Yeah. I kind of almost wish they had, like, a BR0 to just stick a couple different vehicles at. Not so... Like, they would never... It's not like it's any different from putting them at 1.0. The only difference is they'll never see anything higher than 1.0. Like,
Yeah, some like World War I stuff.
Yeah, the FCM36, the H35 and R35, stuff like the Independent. And then you can even add things like, you could add the Renault FT.
The dogfights and the slow-speed biplanes would be hilarious, and slower biplanes would be even better.
Planes where the only thing you have to shoot people with is a gunner holding a pistol.
You can do that in the IL-2 World War I expansion is an absolute riot, and you can actually pull out your pistol. You can literally whip out the blicky and shoot at other planes with it.
Or give them those like not bombs, but like the little like screw pieces of metal that they would chuck at people.
Yeah, little like just buckets of flechettes.
That would be a very cool VR game. Like, you have one person flying the plane, and then you have like one or two, depending on the plane, you could have other people in it that are like your gunners or your bombers.
Oh, I got one.
That would actually be
hell yeah.
That would actually be a perfect VR game, because it wouldn't require you to move very much, so you could be like sitting and play it.
Microprose is doing that with the Mighty Eights. You're gonna have up to 10 people.
I'm probably gonna have to get VR for that, because that sounds pretty dope, especially
the
after
dummy
watching
thick
Masters
bombers,
of the Air.
That Flying Circus has some bombers in it, and those are stupidly fun to have multiple people in. Like having my buddy fly it and me being in the gunner seats. Like, it's cool because it's a World War I plane, so you're literally just sitting on like a bench, and you can just stick your head over the side of the plane and look around.
I need like one of the true haptic vests where like you get shot and it like stabs you.
Okay.
Not like kills you, but like, I don't know. It would be very cool to have. I feel like you actually get the feedback of like, oh, I've been shot, instead of just like, oh, I'm dead. Why, Flak Panzer? Why would you do that? Sort of like if you've ever been to like one of those, like, what do they call them, 5D theaters or whatever they are, where they have like the thing in the seat that'll stab you.
What?
You've never been to one of those?
No, not the one where you get fucking stabbed.
I mean, it doesn't like stab into your body, but it like pokes you.
No, I've never seen.
Yes, there's one at Disney World. If you,
well, that's probably like, why I haven't done one.
It's it's based on like the A Bug's Life or whatever that movie is.
Are you sure you didn't just get stabbed?
No, because it's like, there's like a scene where there's like a wasp or something, and it has like a fake little like stinger nub thing that pokes out of your seat.
What could possibly go wrong?
It's not sharp, and it doesn't go that far, but it's just enough where you feel it.
You stick a knife to the end of it, and then you create it's the perfect murder.
True, and then it's all on Disney's. All right, you guys were first, I think. We'll cycle out some people after this. But I'm saying, like, you replicate that into a haptic vest, and then your gameplay gets much more immersive.
Now you just stick little, like, 22 varmint rounds into it, and it sets one off when you get hit. You know, just enough to break the skin, right?
They up-tiered the Aufklärungspanzer 38T. Oh my god. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Yes, it is.
Yeah. After they nerfed the
1.3, guys. 1.3.
That thing was just I think straight up the most evil vehicle in the game.
Yeah,
before it
especially
got
because you could
nerfed.
buy it for like $2 or something at one point.
At one point, I literally mowed down an entire squad of French reserves, just like consecutively, and I felt like an absolute monster. It was really funny, but I still did it. But you know,
Mr. Driftmaster, you need to remove your 2C bis so we can do 1.3. Bro is not listening. Alright, whatever. We'll just go 1.7, I guess. Oh, now he's not ready. Make up your damn mind, boy.
okay, that's 11.3.
I'm surprised I still haven't played this stupid little thing yet. Alright, hope you can make it. Yeah, for anybody watching right now, and if you haven't heard, I'm going to be doing a charity stream on Sunday to help try to raise some money to hopefully help them rehome the SS United States. Because she is in imminent threat of being either scrapped or sunk because court ordered her to be moved, basically. Couldn't afford the increased price of where they had her, and a court order made them have to relocate by September 14th, I believe. They've raised, I think, over $100,000 so far. They're trying to get $500,000, which is a lot of money, but it's a big ship, and they have to find somewhere else to both house it and pay for the move and everything. I was in some discussion with them to maybe do like some sort of interview, but I haven't heard back. So I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. If not, I'll see if I can arrange that for like a separate video. Actually, see if... Oh, okay, I did get an email back from them. Okay, yeah. Looks like someone from them will be able to join for about 15 minutes. And I'll be uploading that as a separate video afterwards, most likely. So if you miss the stream, you'll still be able to do that and support it.
Our FGA 9 is back.
All right.
9,000 GE.
Drift, you gotta change to a different nation. This this is not working. Too many nations for that. We got either switch to USSR or Germany.
You got a problem with diversity?
Well, when it's giving me long queue times, yes.
Okay.
When it impacts
Hitler.
me, I don't like it.
I'm not a big fan of things that impact me personally.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to grill for Pete's sake. Bro did not understand the assignment of make a 1.3 lineup while I was still in that last game.
Put 2 PO2s in this lineup. Won't.
That is
could.
real. Very real. Alright. Thank you. Hopefully this will speed things up. Yeah. It should. Mainly just not a lot of people playing this low tier. Not surprised because...
all the new players are at 11.3.
Yeah, unfortunately not only do people just tend to skip over this BR, but they've kind of ruined the balancing of low tiers. Particularly like 1.0 to 3.0, that range. It's just... It's not too bad once you get closer to 2.0 to 3.0, but 1.0 to 2.0 is just, it's awful. You get up tiered to 2.0 and you just get dumpstered by everything. Because everything is better than you and your guns can't pen half of them. I really hope that Gaijin does some decompression to the low tiers because it desperately needs it. Like, look at this. You've got things like the Panzer III with the 37 that can potentially be facing the Panzer IV F1. I mean, obviously, you're most likely to be facing other nations, but yeah.
How long it'll be before the Panzer IV is at that BR?
The jump is just insane. Like, you go from reserve vehicles with 37s to like vehicles with the 50 mil. Not quite, because that's a 2.3, but it's just, the jump is a bit absurd. It's not as bad as it was at one point. They've fixed a lot of it because the 20 mils aren't super overpowered anymore, but yeah. Jeez. Queue time simulator today.
Matches, I suppose. I guess I can try Germany.
Games, matches even. I don't even think it's that. I think there just aren't a lot of people playing. But yeah, you can switch to Germany and try it. See if it makes any difference.
I don't even know if I have anything, but we'll figure it out. Well, here's one I've prepared earlier. I do have a 1.3. Got Flak Panzer out of there.
I think I might go for like 2 hours, so we might do like maybe 1 or 2 more games and then I'll call it. Gotta work on some other stuff.
1 hour Andy. Hate to see it.
Well, it's almost been 2 hours. We're at 1:52 at the moment.
I didn't see it. Didn't happen.
Fake news. We have the greatest streams.
Huge.
Huge. I was trying to find a clip of that for when I talk about size and weight in the multi-turreted video. I wanted to have a clip of Trump saying huge, but all of them kind of just sucked. There was either like way too much background noise, or it was just like somebody doing a really bad impression of him.
Only heat loaded.
Yeah, you pretty much only
What was
need
I
heat
doing?
in those things.
Well, now I didn't load any heat, so...
Mistakes were made. Oh, this doesn't get the 100 mil heat. Sad. But yeah, the heat is nuts because it overpressures like everything, because they have 75s.
Did not know that. Last time I played this thing was probably like 12, 15 years ago.
I've always just spammed the heat in those things because it gets way more pen than the APHE, and it does like the same amount of damage. Well, it might not anymore.
Yeah, he's kind of... I generally just overlook heat because of how much it sucks these days.
But why are you ramming me? Stop that. Hey, yo, watch it. Watch it. It'll get sucked under the tracks. The turret monster will eat you. Ooh. Thank you for eating the shell for me. Ah. The heat-eating lamppost, my favorite. What gun is... Okay, it is a 37 on this. I couldn't remember if it was a 37 or a 47. Ooh. Not sure why he shot you instead of me. Nice.
Unpenned on a Stewart! I non-penned on a Stewart again.
Stewarts are surprisingly trolly. Like, I have encountered more trouble penning those things at this tier than I think any other vehicle. I think it's just because they have multiple viewports on the front.
It was just a straight up armor, like a double straight up armor ricochet, and then I overmatched his side from a ridiculous angle for the shot that killed him.
Are you serious? How did that not kill you? Oh, that's awkward. This is awkward. Oh my god.
E7T? How?
Because it has enough pen to go through the neck on the Neubefahrzeug. Neubefahrzeug does not have very much armor.
Or any armor if it's not proof to machine guns.
Yeah, it does not have any. It's, the turret front is 15. And then I think the neck is 13. People, I think a lot of people think that this is a heavy tank, but this is actually, was always considered a medium tank.
I forgot how much I hated these tanks. Ugh.
I'm surprised. I always really liked the low-tier German stuff with the heat. It's probably because you're using the APHE. APHE on those is pretty crap. Because I think they nerfed it. It used to get more pen, I believe, but now it only gets like 60. Or maybe it was always like that. I do not recall. Of course the French tank hits me and bounces off. Yep. That's French stuff at this BR. Completely terrible guns. I had a feeling when I ran to that P-70 he was going to kill me, but I was like, yeah, if I can hit him with the heat, it'll instantly overpressure him, and then the heat round just dumpstered into the ground. Surprised the splash didn't still kill him. Maybe if it had been HE, it would have. Probably not, though. 75 HE didn't have that much splash. Is there an enemy over here? Sounds like the P-70 is still alive.
Hello, Catalina. What are you doing, bro?
Oh, there was a guy in there. Okay, I thought I heard something, but thought I was just hearing the friendlies. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for killing that. I almost just died to him again. That would have been embarrassing. Especially after I sang this thing's praises. I guess I kind of forgot how much armor this doesn't have.
The best multi-turreted vehicle. ConeOfArc 2024. You know what I should have done? I should have tried to bomb that
stop
PPY.
shooting me. Frickin' Stewarts. Stop that. Come on, just give me my gunner back. Ah, how did that not overpressure you? Run into nothing, immediately run into their entire team. Fine. I'll use this. Hello, welcome to the stream. Huh. I didn't realize the R2 had an enclosed rear machine gun. I thought that this was one of the ones that had the open backed one.
Oh, I didn't get him with the firecrackers. Probably because I had a 2-second fuse. Oops.
Wow, there's like no engine noise when you go into the cockpit of the Stuka. Don't feel like that's very accurate.
For this piece of crap.
They got real good noise cancellation in this, I guess.
Got those 1940s Bose headphones.
Oh, I forgot. Stukas are not allowed to use their WEP because they'll just melt their own engines.
Care 090, 200
Alright.
meters. A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Unfortunately, I'm not using the right Stuka because this one doesn't have the sirens. And everybody knows the only reason you use a Stuka is to use the sirens. What? Bro should not have survived that.
His ass is not cooking.
The unkillable Stewart strikes again. Where did that enemy plane go? Must have got shot down.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just driving in a straight line directly towards the enemy spawn.
Well, it's low tier. That's what you do.
And I'm playing Germany. Whoa, the half-track can drift.
Oh, it wasn't even a Stuart, it was the Proto-Stuart.
Ooh, artillery. Oh no, not a fan of that.
Yeah. Come back here, you. I must kill you with my machine guns. No! He survived. They did one of those, they lined the cabin to make it quiet. Do I want to do... Oh, you know what? What multi-turret one have we not played yet? I feel like we missed one. Could do the, what BR is that thing? I think at 1.0 US. I don't think I even have a lineup for that. No, I do not. Alright, we won't do that today. Guess we'll just do one more at 1.3 Germany. Then we'll call it a day. Give the ConeOfArc another chance. I remember this thing being pretty good when I played it before, but perhaps not anymore. Everybody left. We did some T-35 earlier, so you can go back in the stream and watch that once it's done. Alright. Looks like he must have gone into a battle or something. Perhaps on the next stream. I'm just going to do one more match and then we'll end it there, I think. Assuming we even get into a battle, it'll probably take 20 minutes.
Had to say it.
2.3 game. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna go towards C. Oh, I do have the desert camera for this thing, that's right. Finally.
One time I didn't have to ask because I knew you were going to do that.
Tan. Well, it's kind of the only place that's fun to play on this map.
Yeah.
It's like, would you like to go to the sea point, which is fairly well designed and has cover, or would you rather drive into an open field?
Means they still have done literally nothing about that. And again, they don't actually fix any of the sniping spots. Like the one on, the stupid castle. Giant hill behind one of the spawns you can still get to.
But
like, we had to cut off, literally remove half of Sinai, but we'll leave that.
That's the bad part of going to sea as well, because people can get into the rocks, like back there. It doesn't give you like a super good line of fire, but it does make it really hard to push past sea if somebody gets up there.
Don't worry, they'll eventually just cut half that entire slice, like that entire third of the map. They'll just remove it.
They'll remove the entire sea point area and just limit it down to. They'll put sea like in the rocks
between B and A.
Yeah. Or they'll change the cap so that they're in a line like Eastern Europe. Alright, what is it that is on this point?
I'll make it like that one Ardennes config that's literally just a rectangle.
Oh, yep. A single cap. Everybody just gets funneled into one. It'll be, everybody gets funneled to the B point. What do you mean this isn't a good map? This is what you wanted, wasn't it?
Stuff over there. I can get a shot on though.
Come on! Shoots, all he does is kill my gunner. Bro. There's no mercy right now. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm alive.
Wow, this gun is awful.
Huh, alright. Well, I would 100% be dead right now if that wasn't a Japanese tank. Okay. Oh, there's just a random guy camping back there. Yep. Love that that's a thing. This game makes it so hard to give it any compliments. You're like, yeah, you know, Sea Point on this map is a pretty fun area to play, and then there's just things like that where they can just snipe you from cover. Granted, he wasn't really in cover, but you don't really get very many spots like that on the opposite side of sea.
There are a lot of Japanese vehicles here. Why can this half-track neutral steer? I feel like that's not a thing a half-track should be able to do. Like, this thing just is actual trash.
I think with the German ones they can, because they have there's a really weird way of how they power those tracks. Like the German half-tracks are insane.
I non-penned a Japanese medium.
Yeah, I non-penned on the one that was over there as well. I think it's the is it the Hawaii or whatever the heck it's called? The one that actually is pretty well armored. A lot of German yelling going on. Oh no, what is that? Oh, is that a Japanese boat plane? Oh, hello. Yes, a Hawaii. Okay, I was right. The hoe.
Well, aren't you smart? Oh, look at that. That is a, it's a Catalan.
Oh, hello. Okay. Haha! He didn't know I have 2 guns. That's one thing that I really like about playing vehicles like this or the Mouse where they have a second gun, because you can shoot and miss and bait people into thinking that they'll be able to kill you, but you can just shoot them with the second gun.
One's dying, but not to enemies. Just dying.
There should be, like, the ConeOfArc cinematic universe or whatever it is that I called it, where people can post their art. Where is this other Japanese thing?
There's one in the middle of the cap.
There he is. Let's see, can we do it again? Oh dear. Oh dear. That was close. Yes.
Come on. Oh my god, how did that not kill him? That's an open top vehicle.
The average bear.
That 10 kilo landed on top of that Rogo, and it turned one of his guys red.
You love to see it.
I'm gonna get a kill with one of these things.
Oh my god.
One day.
Does this thing just have like a magnet strapped to the gunner for every single shell that you get hit by? There is so much internal space in this thing, and every shot I'm getting hit by kills my gunner. That thing reloads a lot faster than I thought it did.
Ow, ow, owie, ow, ow, owie.
For some reason, I thought that thing had a longer reload. Oh well. I should have gone... I shouldn't have pushed like that, but I thought I could surprise him. Clearly, that guy is also a seal clubber.
Emergency. I have lost a pontoon, which is for some reason affecting my flight performance.
I mean, I would imagine it would to some degree. It would make you uneven, but I see both of them on you still, so...
Yeah, it shows as damage. Get fucked, idiot. It shows as damaged, but it's
yeah. It has the float has a single hole shot into it, which makes it so that your engine has less power.
Let's just realize that the shrapnel shell is not good.
Oh my god, I regret coming to help you. 56-second repair.
This game is really good at punishing you for helping people.
And I'm gonna get a reward of 200 SL for doing
Do not
this.
spend it all in one place.
But you know what? The guy's name is Huge Ass, so fair enough. You know, he deserves this. Although I'm going to die, probably. Yep. Yep. Thank you for that. Leave me alone. Please.
20mm is very scary in these
I'm
German
just
tanks.
an innocent half-track. No, 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 no. Well, at least bro got repaired. That's enough. Seems I have hit him with the AP round.
Fucking 50 cals.
Remember that Chronicles event?
Yes, I was exactly just thinking of that.
Severe damage. And there is an SDKFZ 222 in our spawn. Very cool. Oh, I didn't realize we got completely slapped.
Yeah, we got completely bodied.
I really got punished for helping that guy. Not only did I sit there for a full minute helping him repair, but I immediately died for it. Alright. Well, on that absolutely garbage match, it's time to
As
end.
is customary.
The final match to remind you of why you don't want to play this game. Wow, what happened to my FPS? Holy crap. Alright, the PC has decided it doesn't want to do this anymore too. Alright, well, thank you all for joining the stream. If you haven't checked out the multi-turret video already on the main channel, I recommend doing so. And tune in for the stream on Sunday. We hopefully can raise a good amount of money to help move the SS United States and keep it from being sunk. So, yeah. Thanks again, and I'll see you all then.